Okay, welcome to our webinar. Today is on energy management systems. If you have any questions at any time, please type them into the web chat. Today we're going to be discussing power meters and energy monitoring systems. Smart power meters give you access to real-time energy usage for single-phase and three-phase power measurement. They communicate over different mediums and protocols like Modbus RTU, RS-485, Modbus TCP, and Ethernet cabling. Energy meters are compact, DIN-rail mountable, powerful, and flexible for many different kinds of applications. Energy management systems allow users to monitor real-time energy usage and help reduce energy consumption cost. With smart power meters and touchscreen PLCs provided by ICPS USA, you can simply get access to your energy consumption readings through a beautiful, flexible, and user-defined picture interface and remotely control your energy usage. If you have any questions at any time, again, please enter them into the chat box, and at the end of the training, there will be some trivia questions. Please enter your answers into the chat box, and the two people with the most correct answers will each win $25. I'm Maria Limoni, our sales manager, and I also have Khan Kasaic from our technical support department with me. Later in the training, he will show a SCADA-based energy management system with power meters. We have a wide selection of power meters that communicate over various protocols, including Modbus RTU, Modbus TCP, and CAN protocols. They support different input types of VRMS, IRMS, KW, KWH, KVA, KVAH, KVAR, KVARH, and PF. They support current measurements up to 1,000 amps. ICPS was established in 1993. Our headquarters is located in Hsinchu, Taiwan. ICPS USA was launched in 2001 to support the North and South American markets. We have over 200 R&D engineers, and we work closely with them to add new features to our products, develop new products, and to support our customers. Most of our products are RoHS compliant, which means they're lead-free. We have our ISO 9001 certification, which ensures we meet product statutory and regulatory requirements. We carry a large inventory here in our Southern California warehouse and offer short lead times of 3 to 7 days for anything not in stock to help you meet your deadlines. We offer specialized customer care and free technical support. We can help with application design, engineering, and development. We offer free online trainings every month. If there's any particular training you'd like to see, please let me know. We can also provide on-site training classes at your location or in our conference room. PM3112 is a power meter that supports 2 loops single-phase measurements. It communicates over 2 copper wires for RS-485 communication. It also has 2 power relay Form A outputs, so you can turn devices like lights or sirens on or off with it based on the energy measurement data. It can be powered over Ethernet, so you can power it with the Power over Ethernet switch, PoE injector, or PoE router. It's available in Modbus RTU and Modbus TCP versions and supports up to 240 amp measurements. PM3112 supports operating temperatures between -10 to 70 degrees Celsius or 14 to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. They can be mounted in a control panel with the DIN-rail mount. They also support NIST traceable calibration. NIST is the National Institute of Standards and Technology. Calibration is a comparison between a measurement and another measurement that is a standard in regard to accuracy. To improve the calibration quality and have results accepted by outside organizations, the calibration and the subsequent measurements can be formally established as traceable in comparison to a standard. Our NIST calibration traceable certification was done by the National Standards Laboratories. Current transformers, abbreviated as CT, are used for measuring alternating electric currents. Current transformers isolate measurements instruments from high voltage and monitored circuits. A current transformer allows the production of a reduced current, which is accurately proportional to the current in the circuit. It can be connected to measurement devices like smart power meters. Data from smart power meters can be logged with data logger devices. PM2133 is a phase compact smart meter communicable over Modbus RTU or CAN protocols. They are DIN rail mountable, and you can daisy chain Modbus RTU devices over RS485 with 2 copper wires. RS485 networks support up to 255 devices in one network and support communication distances up to 4,000 feet. PM2133 supports operating temperatures between -10 to 70 degrees Celsius or 14 to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. They can be mounted in a control panel with a DIN rail mount. Power meters are being used for home automation. Information is gathered from sensors attached to data acquisition equipment. Lights can be turned on based on light levels or room occupancy. Energy can be monitored and the information can be displayed on a touchscreen controller. The energy usage data can show as green or red if the energy usage levels is in a desired range or not. The information can be brought for viewing on a web page through programmable device servers or serial to Ethernet gateways for RS485 Modbus RTU-based devices. PM3310 supports up to 1,000 amp measurements, supports bidirectional measurements, and can be used for electric power monitoring and load recording for single-phase or three-phase systems. It communicates over Modbus RTU protocol. It can be DIN rail mounted and supports operating temperatures between 0 and 60 degrees Celsius or 32 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Bidirectional power meters are just like standard electricity meters, but are designed to measure electricity flow in 2 directions. When you install grids connected to solar panel systems, you need a meter that shows you how much energy you've consumed and also shows you how much energy you fed back into the grid. Power meter data logger devices like PMC5141 allow for logging and displaying of data from power meters. They have a real-time clock so you can log the time and energy data. PMC5141 comes with a 2 GB micro SD card for data logging information. They support up to 16 gigabit cards. They can log data from Modbus RTU devices and can communicate back to SCADA or other systems over Modbus TCP protocol. With power meter data loggers, you can predict power demands and manage and store power data. You can create different users that can log in through a web page to see the data, and different users can have different permission levels. It has 2 Ethernet ports and a Windows CE operating system. PMC5141 supports up to 16 Modbus RTU-based devices. You can daisy chain Modbus RTU-based power meters over RS485. You can log the data on the micro SD card in a CSV data file. You can send the data logs back to a computer over FTP protocol or by email. You can get the data over SCADA software through Modbus TCP protocol. You can also monitor the data through a web browser or from a PC or mobile device. PMC5151 and PMC5141 can be used with other Modbus devices and can trigger outputs based on inputs. They can log data from various devices and can send the data back over the cellular network with cellular modems. They support if, then, else type logic rules that are configurable through a web page, so you can trigger devices to turn on or off based on data acquired by power meters. PM5151 comes with a 4 GB micro SD card and supports up to 24 devices. Touchscreen PLCs like TPD433 can be used with Modbus power meters for displaying energy consumption data measured by power meters. They have a vibrant and flexible user-defined picture interface. TPD-433 is a 4.3-inch touchscreen PLC communicable over Ethernet, RS-485, and USB ports. They have a real-time clock and can support scheduling operations. They come with free HMI-Works C language and ladder logic programming development environment, a training video, and demo programs. They support operating temperatures between -20 to 50 degrees centigrade or -68 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. They can be mounted in electrical outlets or wall mount boxes. TPD-280 is a touchpad touchscreen PLC controller with a high-resolution 2.8-inch color touchscreen. It fits in regular electrical wall mount outlets or wall mount boxes. It supports Modbus RTU-based communication. We provide a similar model that communicates over Modbus TCP and is powered over Ethernet. TPD-283 supports Modbus TCP. All of our touchpads come with free HMI-Works ladder logic and C language programming and graphical user interface development environment. SCADA software can display real-time power consumption data. InduSoft is a powerful HMI SCADA software platform that provides supervisory control and data acquisition applications like energy management and monitoring. Energy monitoring information allows management and systems to make informed decisions about energy activities across multiple locations. Energy management systems can help provide energy efficiency through automatic procedures and processes which can ensure improvement based on the input data. You can make different screens to show energy-related information in an organized way. You can generate reports on the energy consumption and email them automatically to appropriate personnel. You can also send email alarms based on energy usage data. You can see the energy usage data in a trend graph so you can visually see the usage over time. Power meters can be used with SCADA software for an advanced energy management system which can allow for monitoring, controlling, and optimizing of power systems based on scheduling and performance-based operations. Touchscreen PLCs like TPD-433 can be used to show power consumption data on a local touchscreen. They can control HVAC and lighting systems across multiple locations through button interface. A gauge can be used to show the desired level status. TGW715 is a Modbus RTU to Modbus TCP converter and can allow Modbus RTU-based power meters to communicate back to an Ethernet or Modbus TCP-based devices like PCs and controllers. I will now pass the presentation over to Khan for a demonstration of an energy management system with InduSoft SCADA software.
Thank you so much, Maria, and hi to everybody. So I would like to show you some of InduSoft's demos, which as we see active objects here, we can create labels, and also we can program all of these labels however we like to see, any dates, any values, and you can create some alarms here on our systems. Here we have one other automotive applications here in the soft supports, and also we can show you some wind turbines and also labels here and power consumption we can see, and all of these values. And one other application we can create however we would like for our application. So it is wind turbines and power generates and all these values here. And also we can create some applications for oil and gas.
Con, can you speak a little louder? Somebody asked if, either Edith asked if you can speak louder.
Sure. So how about now?
Yeah, just speak louder.
Okay. I would like to show you some other applications here, which are for food and industry. Here you can see our food industry here, all these tubes and motors, and also we can create some tags for motor status and also tank levels and everything. And this is all for now. So for any question, you can type on chat box. So we are here to answer your questions. Thank you so much, Maria.
Okay, the voice is still low, Con, so can you demonstrate the screens again? He was showing on one screen there was wind turbines where you can see the energy being generated by the wind turbines. And there was also red lights which could show and which could indicate either undesired conditions or if there's a problem with the wind turbine. So somebody could go out and check it. Through Indusoft SCADA software, email alarms could also get sent out to the proper personnel so they'd know exactly which turbine to go service. So you wouldn't need to have a person that just regularly goes and visits the turbines. They could just go visit the turbine as needed. For communication with remote locations like wind turbines, you could use the cellular network. We have a GT540 device which could be used to communicate with Modbus RTU based devices from the remote locations back to SCADA software. Con, we have a Miguel asking how should it be configured channel from power meter with Indusoft. So I know you would use a Modbus RTU based register data, right, Con?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. And also, you can create any channels on any other protocol. So Indusoft supports more than 200 different drivers and protocols. So we can create any other channels for our applications.
So we carry many different kinds of devices like Profibus, Ethernet IP, DeviceNet, CAN bus, and then other vendors also supply other kinds of devices, and it is likely that Indusoft would already have the drivers for all the most common instruments and PLCs and data acquisition equipment. Okay, Miguel wants to see an example of how to configure the channel. I'm not sure if this actual demo here has something already mapped up like a Modbus RTU based device, Con, but we could start a separate project.
So it's still on my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay. So here you can add any drivers that we use for our applications. We can select the drivers and also protocols that we want to. Then we can create here tags. So it depends on, it might be analog input, analog output, digital input, or digital output. So it's pretty easy to create any tags on applications. So let's make one sample here. Let's say analog input 1. Now I need to create my tag, as we see. So it's gonna be integer. I don't need to describe anything. Click OK. I need to define one station here. This is just demo set. That's why I'm not connecting to any physical station now. But I want to show you how to create or how to type the station here. For example, let's assume our IP address is 192.168.110, and our port is 502, and station is our module. Let's assume it's first station, which is number 1, which is our first station. So we need to define here our tag, which is 3x. Then now we already created one new tag, which is analog input 1. Then we can see our tag here, tag status. It's not going to be connected, but at least you can see something. When we type here analog input 1, then we can get the value. We can see the value of our port and communication quality and everything about our tag that we created already. And here, if we create one other screen here, so I can't add anything. There's one button here, and I can assign my analog input as a text box here. The button. See everything here. Command. Depend on our text that we want to create here. And now we assign this text box for analog input 1, and this is how we create our text. Maria?
Yes. Does anybody else have any other questions? Just go ahead and type them into the chat box.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Khan. So if you have any questions later, you can always email us or call us, and we can show you things in greater detail. But at this time, we'll go ahead and ask the questions for the trivia. So please type your answers into the chat box. But quickly, some of our company benefits include customized product and OEM capabilities, low lead times, and personalized care. We provide industrial products at competitive prices and keep up with the latest technology. We offer free technical support and offer a wide variety of modular solutions that meet many different kinds of application requirements. If you're working on any kind of applications, we would be happy to help you with selecting the appropriate products and can also help with demo programs or online demonstrations for you and your customers. Okay. So the first question is, what kind of SCADA software what can SCADA software do for energy management systems? Just go ahead and type your answers into the chat box. What can SCADA software do for energy management systems? SCADA software is like the software that Khan just showed you. And just go ahead and type your answers into the chat box. The second question is, what can you do with the touchscreen controller? And it's if you can type the number 1 and then type your answer for question 1, and then type the number 2 and then your answer, then it will be more clear which question you're answering. What can you do with a touchscreen controller? And then instead of emailing your answers, it's easier if you just type them in the chat box, but if you prefer to email them, that's fine. And then the third question is, why would you want an energy management system? Why would you want an energy management system? Okay. So that's great, and thank you so much for attending our training on energy management systems, and if we can help you with anything, please contact us at any time. Have a great day.